guys, welcome back to my channel. I am very excited for this video, so let's get straight into it. I have gotten several comments and questions from people asking me about how I started my fitness journey and just, tips that I have to start a fitness journey. So I decided to just make a video and post it for anyone who is wanting to start their own fitness journey and, doesn't really know what to do, as I was there once and I feel like I'm still learning. Today I'm going to give you a brief background of how I started my fitness journey and then also give you guys a couple of tips that have helped me have a consistent fitness journey. Go ahead and grab a notepad if you have one. I have one because I wrote down the tips so that I don't blabber and just get off topic. A background story of how I started my fitness journey. I started it in December of 2023. So I've officially been on a fitness journey for a year, which is crazy. Like, I never thought that I was going to be able to be consistent that long, but praise God that I was. I remember I started working out because I was not feeling well, both internally and then outwardly with my appearance, obviously. I always felt bloated. I felt very tired. I felt puffy all the time. I always had like gut health problems. I felt like I had gut health problems, and I just honestly felt completely uncomfortable and unhealthy. And I got to a point to where I was like, this is not okay. Like, I am responsible of my own health and I need to take care of myself, both from the outside and from the inside. I'm not gonna lie, it was not easy to start, and I think that sometimes starting is probably the hardest thing to do. Because you're introducing yourself to something that's completely new. I remember I would go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, and throughout that time, starting December all the way to May, my diet wasn't changing. So I obviously, started going to the gym, but when I would get home, I wouldn't fuel my body with healthy foods. I would constantly eat out. I would eat a bunch of junk food. I wouldn't watch what I was putting into my body. So I noticed that I wasn't seeing results. I mean, that's a long time. December, January, February, March, April, May. That's 6 months. And I wasn't seeing any results. And so that was very discouraging to me. I started reflecting and doing research on how to eat a healthy, balanced diet. Which is something that I had never grew up doing. I would just eat when I would get hungry, and if I wasn't hungry, I wouldn't eat. In May of 2024, I started to change the way that I would eat. I stopped eating chips as much as I used to. So, you guys, I'm not even kidding. I am obsessed with chips, okay? A lot of people are obsessed with sweets. I am a chip girl. I am a spicy, hot Cheeto, Takis loving girl. And I would literally eat like 2 bags a day. I didn't completely take it out because I knew that was gonna be impossible for me. I tried to completely cut out soda, but I did find alternatives, which was like diet sodas. Started making home cooked meals, and that helped me learn how to cook too. And then I stopped eating out because I noticed that I would always eat out when I didn't have food at home. And I leaned more towards fast food restaurants, which honestly was probably why I felt really bad for my stomach all the time. By the end of August, I had started to see results in my body. I noticed that I didn't have a very set gym routine that I wanted to really use to see results in the future. So I started a consistent gym routine ever since then, ever since August up till now, which is March. Honestly, I have seen a lot of difference in my physical appearance and then also how I feel in the inside. December of 2023 to March of 2025, I have lost 20 pounds and I have been able to maintain that weight, which is honestly very important to me because I was always very scared that I was going to lose weight but not be able to maintain that weight. So I'm very grateful that I have been able to do that. I mean, it hasn't been easy, but thank to God, I have been able to maintain a healthier lifestyle. And so let's get straight into these tips before I bore you to death. So tip number 1 would be to set realistic goals for yourself. Example, my goal at the start of my fitness journey was to feel good. Okay, I just wanted to have energy to do the most basic things like bringing in groceries, and I wanted to feel strong. So I've always found interest in weightlifting slash strength training and cardio, you guys. And honestly, that was perfect because it aligned with the goals that I wanted to meet. Maybe for you, a realistic goal will be cutting out certain foods or implementing healthier habits, going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. You don't want to go in with unrealistic goals and then burning out like midway through those goals and then just giving up. It's better to start light and ease your way into it, because that is ultimately what is going to help you get those goals and help you not burn out. Tip number 2 would be to do your research. Self-reflect on yourself. Okay, where do I store more fat? Do I lose weight easily? Do I have a fast metabolism? Do research on your body. I wanted to gain strength, gain muscle, and then lose the fat that I had on my body. So I did research on Google, and I learned that a mix of strength training slash weightlifting, it's very similar, and cardio would help me get those results. So that is what I implemented. My advice to you when it comes to doing research about foods is focusing on what kind of diet you want to have. It doesn't have to be like a strict diet. It could be a healthy, balanced diet. It just depends on your goals. Maybe you want to cut out carbs. Maybe you want to eat less carbs and then higher on your protein. There's literally, you guys do research. There's so many types of diets out there. I personally wanted to make sure that I just had a healthy, balanced diet, and that's what I did. I did lean more towards a high protein intake and then a low carb intake. I still want to eat all the foods that I like, and I still do. I still eat the best Mexican food that my grandma makes. You want to make sure that you do your research on all these areas before you go into it, so that you're not going into this process blindly. Do research on different types of fitness training. There is a lot of types of fitness training out there, and you want to find what is going to work best for the goals that you have, and then the results that you also want to see in your physique. You don't have to stick to one specific training, you guys. You guys can implement different types of training into your lifestyle, which is honestly what's so great about creating a routine that works for you. Tip number 3 would be to find a fitness inspiration. Maybe that might be a fitness influencer or a fitness trainer that inspires you. I'm telling you guys this because I've gone through this. So you want to make sure that you are following people that are more knowledgeable in that area, so that it also helps you. Just be careful what you consume. There's a lot of things on social media. You don't want to find yourself in a place where you are comparing yourself to how someone else looks or how their journey is, because everyone's journey is different. So follow fitness influencers or fitness trainers that are going to be a motivation to you to continue and to be consistent in your fitness journey. And remember what Psalms 139:14 says: you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay? Everyone is different, you guys. You are fearfully and wonderfully made by the creator of this earth. So there's no reason to compare yourself, okay? Like, you are on your own journey. That is something that I have had to learn the hard way. Tip number 4 is to create your own workout routine. What helped me create my workout routine was following a fitness influencer. She's also a trainer. I based my workouts on how she would train because she had very similar goals to what I have. She is more advanced in that area, so I saw her as an inspiration. So let's say that you want to start from ground zero and then work your way up with your workout routine. You guys, it is very easy to do this, okay? You go on Google and you search up how to create your own workout split. You guys, literally, it's going to pop up step by step what to do and how to create that workout split. Workout split is basically spreading out your week so that you are targeting different muscle groups throughout the week. My current workout split is a combination of what I have learned from a fitness trainer slash influencer, and then also I have done my own research in the background and have implemented certain exercises into my routine right now. Mondays I do legs and glutes, Then Tuesdays I do back and biceps. Wednesdays I do a glute focused workout, and then Thursdays I do chest and triceps, and then Fridays I do legs or glutes, and sometimes I like to combine the exercises. That is an example of a workout split. Number 5, you guys, oh my lord, this is probably the most important one that I can tell you, and it's being mindful with the food that you put into your body. You guys, if you don't want to be on a strict diet, you don't have to be. I personally wouldn't want that to be the way that I live. It is important to control the portions of the foods that you eat. You can still have that cookie, you can still have those chips, you can still have that soda once in a while, but make sure to not overconsume it, because that's just going to lead to unhealthy habits again. Having a balanced approach to food has helped me a lot. Having a balanced diet where I'm still getting all of my carbs, where I'm still getting a lot of protein in. I do try to eat higher protein and lower carbs, but that's just based on my personal goals. But I still get in my carbs, I still get in my proteins, I still get in my fibers, I get my fats in. Sometimes they're not always healthy, okay? They're not always healthy fats, but I try to lean more towards healthier fats. I am happy with how I'm eating because I know that it's healthier than how it used to be. Is it the healthiest? Still not the healthiest. There's still a couple of eating habits that I do want to work on, but it's way better than how it used to be. And something that I have learned, you guys, that has helped me a lot is eating to fuel your body and eating to fuel your workouts. I did not want to feel like eating healthy was a burden for me, because that's just not how I want to view food. I choose not to do strict diets. I just want to be able to fuel my body and then feel good inside. When you start working out, let me tell you, you are going to start being super hungry. You guys, like when you finish your workouts, come home, you're gonna be starving, because you are burning a lot of energy, so you are going to have to consume more food, to renew that energy. Tip number 6 I would want to give you guys is to be consistent and patient with yourself, you guys. This consistency is going to help you meet your goals. Also being patient with your journey. There's going to be days where your 100% is going to look different, and that is completely okay. Change is going to take time, okay? Be patient with yourself. You might not see results right away, and that is okay. And my 7th tip, you guys, and this is the final one, is to make sure you are relying on discipline rather than motivation. Let me tell you, okay, you are not always going to be motivated, you guys. Y'all, when it gets cold outside, when your bed looks extra comfy or it's extra cozy in the morning, you are not going to feel motivated to get up out of your bed or go after work. But that is why you want to make sure that you are disciplining yourself, and that in those times where you don't feel motivated, you're like, nope, Esther, or sorry, I'm like speaking to myself, or whatever your name is, no, blank your name. You are going to be consistent. You are going to go to the gym. You are going to eat healthier foods, because in the overall picture, it is going to help you. I'll throw in an extra tip, number 8. Honestly, I can say that this is what has helped me a lot, and I know that it is what has been giving me the strength to continue this journey, is making sure that you are submitting this to God and surrendering it to God. God sees that you are wanting to make a good change and that you are wanting to live a healthier lifestyle. So when we surrender that to God, God sees that we are willing to give that to Him, and He is going to make something beautiful out of it, and He's going to take control over it, and He's going to give you the strength to have the endurance to start your fitness journey. So I just want to leave you with that. I pray and I hope that you guys have a successful fitness journey, and that these 8 tips have helped you guys in encouraging you and in giving you a better idea of how to start your own fitness journey. Don't feel like you need to know everything. I still don't know everything. I'm still learning literally every single day that I go to the gym, every single day that I put different foods into my body. I'm learning, you guys, and that is the beauty of life. We are always learning. So I hope that you just, go with the flow and just let the Lord lead you, okay? Let Him teach you. Be willing to learn, be willing to grow, be willing to get rid of old habits. I just want to let you know that God loves you and that I believe that you can make those healthy changes in your life. Yeah, God bless you guys.